Hey, teeth lovers. Welcome to today's episode where this is a testimonial with my client, Donna. I even said in the interview, I'm like, I have no words. Her transformation is so incredible. She came to me, she was exhausted. She's 29 years in hygiene, right? And she practices 4 days a week. So not an easy task, obviously, but she was always exhausted. She would get injured every time she would start a new workout program or a challenge. She couldn't sleep because her hip pain was so bad. She actually thought she needed surgery. So fast forward to today, she's completed my program, free of pain, has not gotten injured, has so much energy. She forgets the pains that she had before because she just feels so good now. And the best part is she had shared with me that she feels like she can practice as much as she wants for as long as she wants, which at 29 years in is like unheard of. So I couldn't be more proud of her for putting in the work, but she's just a sweet, kind-hearted soul, and I just love her so much. So stay tuned to listen to Donna's amazing story. Hey there! Welcome to the Lift for Longevity podcast, where our goal is to build our strongest, healthiest body. We all deserve to feel our best, but since we only get one body, we have to make sure to protect it by moving safely and with purpose to prevent pain, injury, and surgery. I'm your host, Brianne, and I'm a fit pro turned business owner and also a girl mom. I'm obsessed with educating and empowering dental pros on how to take care of their body by training efficiently and building the right muscles to prolong their career. I know you're tired of spending time working out but still dealing with annoying aches and pains, getting rid of your pain temporarily only to have it come right back just a few hours later, or feeling like you never have any energy. You wish there was a long-term solution to get rid of your pain for good. Well, I'm here to give you real-life, actionable steps that you can take today to get rid of your pain, say goodbye to quick fixes, and have energy to live a life that you love. So if you're ready to get stronger, enjoy your life outside the operatory, and have longevity in your career, grab yourself a high-protein snack and let's get to it. Today I'm chatting with my client, Donna, who is not 30 years in hygiene, 29, right? She's very specific about that. So Donna's transformation is incredible. I have no other words to describe it. You are literally a different person than I met, months ago. So prior to starting my program, I know you had a lot of pain. You had, gotten injured typically when you started other fitness programs, hip pain that allowed you to, prohibited you from sleeping, neck pain. Yes. You were exhausted. And you had that sciatica, that medial glute pain too, you were saying. Mm-hmm. Anything else that I'm missing, Donna? I know it's hard to remember.
I know. You know what? When you said that I was exhausted, I kind of had forgotten that. I mean, I was exhausted after work. I couldn't do anything. I just came home and put my pajamas on and that was it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we were just chatting prior to this recording and I'm like, my other client was sharing with me that she feels so good now that she forgets how bad she felt. And Donna was saying the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So no more pain. I know, honestly, we need a Rolodex to just circle through Donna's wins. Cause it's win after win after win. Can you tell she's a hygienist?
I would encourage people to keep track of when they realize that something's better. I can get my ring on, my wedding band on now, and I couldn't for months. Or if you're sleeping better or in less pain, I would just encourage you to write it down. It's so fun to see all of the little things that have gotten better.
Yeah.
Over time.
Yeah. Well, and you had said you were able to pick up things off the ground without having back pain or whatever. And what was the other thing you shared? You felt stronger.
I used to hesitate. If I dropped something on the floor, I was like, oh, I would just hesitate for a second before I bent down because I knew it was going to hurt. Or even getting out of the car was going to be hurt. So, and now I don't even think about it. If something drops on the floor, I just pick it up. It's not a concern or a worry. And also, I would say that I just knew that I needed to get stronger. As you get older, you keep hearing, you need to build your strength. You need to be stronger, your bones and, just everything. But I was always afraid to start something new because I would get injured the first day, the first workout, the first week, and not be able to complete the program. So before I started your program, that was a fear that I had. Like, I'm going to spend the money, I'm going to commit, and then something's going to happen and I won't be able to do it, because that was my experience in the past with programs or challenges or anything like that. And I think I was pretty desperate to feel better.
Well, you did commit, and I assured you, like, we're going to meet every week and we're going to modify what you need modified, because there's always a modification for something. And in all honesty, Donna, you really didn't need a lot of modifications at all. Like, you were able to do, maybe you weren't able to do the weights or the reps or whatever, but now you are. And so it's so cool to like see your growth, now that you're going through the program again, because you really are like a whole new woman.
Wow. Well, that's exciting. I know. I do. I feel so good. I feel so good in my body, just, moving around and doing things and picking things up off the floor. I feel stronger, and I feel healthier. I do. And I feel like I can do my job longer. I feel like I'm not like, okay, when can I retire?
Well, because you still work 4 days.
Yes. Sometimes I'm working 3. I'm cutting back a little bit because I have other things to do. But I feel like I can work as much as I would like to and for as long as I would like to.
That's huge.
Which is awesome, to be able to do what you want to do and not be thinking, counting down like, okay, when can I retire because of my body? Like, I think most hygienists retire because their body just can't take it anymore. They just give out. They just, it's demanding. It's a very demanding job. But your program, oh my gosh, it fixes you. It really helps you. I just can't recommend it enough. And your support and encouragement, you're not like just, okay, here's some exercises, go and do them. I mean, your personal encouragement and support and knowledge. I mean, I would just like to tell people that you're a very smart woman and you have the knowledge about the physical body, about weight training, strength training, and about what hygienists and anyone that works in the dental field needs. So I'm thinking you need to make a program for people that play pickleball.
Oh, gosh.
Because every week someone
gets injured.
I know. My chair, and I ask them, "How is your health history the same?" "Oh no, I tore my meniscus from playing pickleball." So
I hear that a lot too.
Project.
Oh gosh. Well, back to the whole encouragement thing, like, that's my personality, but like, it's so easy because I have the sweetest clients ever. Like, how could I not be? You know what I mean? I love helping you and hearing your wins and giving you anything you need. So I forgot my next question now because we're just going on and on.
Sorry. I know we're just chatting.
It's okay. We were chatting yesterday too. You're just saying how, my program's like life-changing. And, I've been hearing that recently is like, being able to practice comfortably is wonderful, of course. And for as long as you want, I have clients who are picking up extra second jobs, temping for the money because they feel so good. But like being able to like enjoy your life outside of work, like that's huge for me too. Like I'm doing a post right now, how my client could give her daughter a bath after work. My client can cook dinner after work. My client can take her daughter camping, which she could never ever do before because of her back. So it's like, my goal is to help you holistically in your body so that you have a quality of life essentially, but it's not about me.
I think sleeping, being able to sleep was key for me too, because the pain in my hips would wake me up at night and I couldn't sleep. Then that makes you a wreck for the next day. Yeah. So I think being pain-free, being able to sleep at night has really been life-changing.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually did go to physical therapy for a problem before, kind of right before I contacted you. And it helped. It did. It helped. Physical therapy is great, but it didn't totally take it away. And it was so funny. The other day I went on a walk, and that's when my glute used to hurt. And I was like, oh my gosh, my glute doesn't hurt. So yeah, it's great.
Oh. Well, I have a question for you regarding like the programs where you're doing before. I never really specifically asked you what you were doing, but like, how do you feel like my program is different from the things you were doing before? Like, can you pinpoint that?
I think it's more personalized. Before, I think I would join group programs or challenges, and it wasn't, they knew nothing about me. It was just like, okay, do this, jump around. Yeah, it wasn't personalized. And I think that is really important for me. That has really been key for me, not to just do some random thing. And I would try to do things. And I just wasn't like my generation, maybe it's just me and my friends, but we didn't grow up like lifting weights or anything like that. We did Jane Fonda. I'm dating myself, but we did Jane Fonda. We did that kind of thing. And then after that, I ran. And then when I didn't feel good running anymore, then I just walked. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to walk. But it's not really enough to make you strong.
Or get you out of pain. Yeah.
Or get you out of pain, for sure. So I think the personalization of your program, the one-on-one encouragement and modifying the exercises and any help that you need, because I know sometimes I was like, how many reps? What's a rep? What's a set? Yeah, I kind of knew, but then I would, you always helped me.
Well, and I have to give you a lot of credit because you really hit the ground running at whatever 6 a.m. time, 5:30, you were working out before your work day. 4 days a week, like you put in the work, so I am super proud of you for that. And you weren't, you had to get over that mindset, that all or nothing hygienist mindset where like, well, if I can't do all 12 reps, like naughty me, but like you really got over that and did what you can until you progress. And that's what it's all about. Like making it, essentially customized to you, your body, right? Because everyone's different. So what have you learned? Not to do push-ups at work?
Yes, I would try to do things to strengthen. I was on the counter doing the push-ups at work, and then I'm like, my shoulders hurt. I think people emphasize push-ups a lot. I mean, I don't know. I hear it out in the world. Do push-ups. That's a standard of health, but I don't need to do those push-ups anymore. I did the plank with the pull-through today. That was fun. But what else have I learned? I've learned to not be so hard on myself. To do what I can and do, I try to do as much as I can. Like, I could do another rep. I try to do it, but not be so hard on myself when I can't do something.
Yeah, good.
There were some things that I totally couldn't do. And then I texted you.
Not a lot.
I'm like, okay, I can't do this. What, and you always would give me an alternative.
Yeah,
something that I could do.
There's only a couple of things that you weren't able to do, but now you
That's
can. Because you texted me last week about the stability ball pass through. I'm like, remember when you couldn't do those before, Donna?
I'm like, oh.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I like that. For me, I do the workout at home, and I think that's been key too. I'm sure some people would like to go to the gym, but for me, just doing it at home has totally been the key because it's time factor too. Driving to the gym. And I would say that I learned that if I have the right program, I don't have to be injured. I don't have to be injured.
That's true.
And I would recommend it to anyone. I would say you can't go wrong. I mean, I'm just not blowing smoke, but you really have helped me a lot.
Well, and that's what I try to tell people too. I'm like, you want to talk to my clients? Go ahead. I'm not a hygienist. They can tell you. But perfect segue to my last question is to, those hygienists or dentists that are contemplating joining my program. They feel like they've tried everything and they're also scared of getting injured or putting in the time or the money or whatever. What would you say to them?
I would say try it because I think you'll be really surprised. Because I know a lot of people really, they're younger than me and they really know how to work out. They do the Orange Theory and they do everything and they are still injured. So I think you need the right program and you won't regret it. You'll be stronger. Your muscles will be balanced. The weak ones will be stronger and the ones that need to be stretched out will be stretched out.
Learning.
You'll have balance and you'll have a cheerleader in your corner to help you along the way.
Well, and speaking of balance, you did share with me last week that you were able to sit up straighter longer at work that you were noticing.
I know. I'm telling you, keep track of your wins, everyone, because before I would be like this, and now I'm, sitting up straighter. So it feels better.
Well, you deserve it. And I'm happy for you. And we're going to continue chatting and you're going to go through my program again and again and again.
Yes, I'm on the second week of
round 2. Thank you for your time as always. And we will chat later.
Okay. Thank you.
Donna's so awesome. She's literally a different person. And when I see a hygienist, smile on their face and their face just light up when they feel good, like it means the world to me. And I couldn't be happier. And it's just literally like, it's so amazing for me to see how far she's come, right? Physically, mentally, emotionally, all the things, right? And I hope this gives you hope because Donna was very discouraged, very frustrated. She shared that in her testimonial because she just felt like nothing she did ever worked, right? She was doing push-ups on the desk at work and then her shoulder would hurt, right? Just doing all the wrong things. And this is what I share with my clients all the time. I'm like, look, all we have to do is kind of tweak what we're doing, right? You're already putting the work in, so let's just train efficiently for our bodies, get rid of our pain. It's not rocket science. I say that all the time. It's just a different way of training, right? We have to train smart and protect our bodies in hygiene. So if you are interested, I am accepting applications for my Lift for Longevity program. I will put that application link in the show notes, and have a great day. Thank you so much for listening in today. I hope you got a takeaway from this episode. And if you did, would you be so kind to share it with another dental pro you think would benefit from it? I know you love learning, and chances are that they do too. Also, I would love to connect with you on Instagram, so go ahead and head over to the Lift for Longevity podcast page or follow me at Built by Brianne. If you shoot me a message saying hello, I will personally respond because I love chatting with dental pros. Before you go though, I want to let you know that I appreciate you and what you do, and I hope to chat soon. Until next time, stay strong.